Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the continuation of Project Wunderwaffe here on the Your Professional Walkthrough channel with me, your host, Max. So in the previous episode, we started to establish our first production lines, we started to gather the resources, and conduct necessary research in order for us to be able to craft and produce the initial weapons. On this episode, hopefully we are going to be able to continue the trend and be able to expand even further. As you can see, there is still a lot that needs to be researched. So what we were able to do is reach the second tier, and now we have the opportunity to get to more advanced production lines, which are far better equipped at pushing back the enemy at the three front lines that our units are currently fighting on. So what we can actually go with is start getting, for example, warehouse logistics, and we're gonna start working eventually towards explosive ammo, artillery ammunition, and we will require the chemical plant in order to actually manufacture said resources. And we're gonna have to watch out our gold, because the production of the chemicals, which are then turned into TNT, that costs money. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I am tempted with the advanced water pump and the advanced power generator, because here we see that in order for us to have the chemical plant, we're going to need to actually increase our initial point of water, or the top limit, and that cannot be done by you building just the basic small advanced facilities for production of water or electric current. So these are going to be important as well. I'm really not sure, but yeah. So best thing which we can be producing at the current time would be like anti-aircraft defense. So if we would have like the flak or artillery guns, the 88mm, that's actually capable of pushing back the front line by 1 day specifically. So we're gonna require the advanced production line for something like that, but all of these are locked, so we're gonna have to work towards them. So I'm gonna start with the advanced pump, and we're gonna take a look at how our mining is going and how many resources do we have. So we have cement, food rations. We can totally get more food rations. We're gonna need those anyhow. They can be sent out to the front lines, but they are not the best thing to be used for that. It's better to keep the food rations in order to increase the amount of workers, soldiers, scientists, and such. So research is being conducted. We have 39 days, 42 days, 43 days. We have some MP40s currently, but it's just 12 pieces, so that's not gonna really make that much of a difference. Okay. Stone is here. This has been kind of exhausted. We do have access to the advanced mine, so we can tap into multiple resources simultaneously. So, for example, all this copper and stone would be able to be mined at the same time by one worker more efficiently than it would be by, let's say, 20 guys. So these are the advanced mines. They produce at 300% efficiency, and you need one person, but you need to research them, and you need to provide more resources for these than to your regular mines. They cannot be upgraded, but if you put them on large deposits, like if I would put them in here for the stone and gold, that is a really good use for them, because they are able to just extract multiple materials simultaneously. Okay, so it seems like our mines are functional. Copper ore, 66 uranium we have. It's gonna take a while for us to start enriching it. Coal is 250. Gold 156. Crushed stone. Iron ore is low. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. And let's see. Can make more of these. Let's make more of these. Some of these. This. Let's make even rebar. And let's see. The more advanced weapons right now are the flamethrowers. We don't have the necessary components for that. So what we can do, produce the weapon components so that we can at least provide like some MP40s or something in the meantime. And that is gonna help us out. We're gonna go with the advanced power generator too, because I want to eventually replace these facilities with the more advanced production of power and water. So 3942. Okay. Trying to think, because we were low on iron, and unfortunately these deposits here are not that great. So trying to find a better deposit, and I think I just did. I'm gonna dig it like this so that I tap into these 5 instead of probably these 5, although this one has 1099, so it's quite a lot. Okay, I'll do probably this. I'll put here the bigger mine for guys to work, and down here the advanced mine. It's gonna be the best way to do this. So once the tunnel is done, and we're gonna upgrade this, I hope I have prefabricated walls. So the reason why I'm back to this title is because it seems like the 1.3 patch has fixed majority of the big problems that the game has been facing, which is actually great, because it seriously, like, the game had way too many issues to the point where it was unplayable, and that just was not really great. So we need iron spules in order to make iron plates. And let's see. We should have these. I mean, I produced like a lot of them. I really hope that the game is again not doing some sort of weird nonsense where it screws up. Because I had like how many of those damn things aligned to be produced? And if they would just disappear into thin air, and I would be quite pissed. We just produced a whole lot of weapon components. So where the hell did they go to? Let's get more provisions. Military checkpoint is standing. I'll probably really need to do those damn warehouse logistics. Okay, energy is going down. Let's put down the power plant. And we're gonna need to produce also the water treatment facility. Where the heck did all those components go to? We're just gonna line up all of this. And the reason why I want to keep all these facilities which produce things close to one another is so that when I like get here, I can just keep clicking and keep producing stuff in higher quantities. So now we need the water treatment facility, and here we can have like a bunch of these generators, power plants, and the water treatment facilities, and also we can just mix in the what you call it, warehouses as well. Okay, so now I should be able to go. Maybe the warehouse logistics seems like the right choice. We're gonna even be able to get the greater warehouse. Let's get it done. Master warehouse we can do as well. There's a bunch of things which we need to get. This requires the chemical plant, so artillery ammunition is gonna have to wait. Advanced production line. Go for it. We have the science. This bunch of research is gonna be concluded here. Propaganda training center. So we can have more skilled soldiers. Counterintelligence helps us reduce the amount of sabotages which can happen, and if you've seen the previous episode, we can have quite a lot of those, so let's get that out of the way. Once I get this, I will go for the explosives, and we're gonna need that chemical plant, which we can now research because we have 1025 energy and 825 water. So once we have the TNT, we're gonna be able to do things. So production and chemical plants. I'll put it down here just in case I will want to have two facilities of the same type right next to one another. This one has still stone in it, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. They have plenty of iron. There is coal and uranium. I think I will tap into this as well. Rather have surplus of resources coming in and be able to turn them into more advanced type of resources than not have them at all. Plenty of stone. There's plenty of gold and stone. Copper and stone. Okay, so we're gonna start producing chemicals. Seriously, where the heck do those weapon components go off to? Because I could have sworn we have produced them. Let's put down some of these. We need some gold as well. I have to check our coal. I think that might be our current bottleneck. Yeah, we have only 23 kilos. So we definitely need to expand the mining of coal. So coal, we have 3 tons. In uranium, there's like 1 ton. And the primary resource being extracted is coal. So that's nice. Trying to see if there is another deposit into which we can tap in. Here, there's 300, 400, 700, and we would be able to mine even this. Like so. So let's do just that. We're gonna have to watch out our science because we are actually losing it now. So that means we're gonna need another lab. Or we can go with like the research center. No, that's the research center. So we already have that, so we do need the laboratory. So let's put it over there. All it does is allows us to keep the scientists in there, but I feel like I'm gonna need to build scientist quarters anyhow. in order to make sure that we have scientists. Unfortunately, we don't really have like an indicator on top here how many scientists we do have, and I know I have 9 more soldiers which I can allocate to like training facilities or more of these military checkpoints. But having more scientists does not mean that it's gonna allow me to do more science automatically. You still have to make sure that you will provide them with the facility at which they conduct the research. Where are these components being shipped off to? Come on, we're wasting precious time here. The grenades. Grenades are a good component to potentially invest into because it lets you actually produce stuff, and I just realized I have 0 scientists in here, which explains why none of the chemicals are being produced. We can upgrade the science lab. We have to, because currently we're not producing any surplus. We can upgrade this, and we can upgrade this. These facilities, the more advanced power plant and the more advanced water treatment facilities, I think they can be upgraded twice. And once you have those, you can start dismantling the smaller ones. I once tried to just like straight up dismantle all the small ones and in their place put the large ones, and what ended up happening is that I was suddenly out of power, out of water. You don't want to do that, trust me. So it's important to make sure that you put down the projects for the manufacturing, but you need to do it in a smart way. So we can now start producing the flamethrowers. We still need the TNT. It's gonna come out of here, but as you can see, for 30 kilos of gold we get 12 liters, and because I don't have the science researched for the explosives, that is not gonna allow me to do it. So we need 150 science. Right now we're getting +5 science, so it's really small progress. So I'm gonna upgrade the facility, and we're gonna put down another lab. I'm sure they will not mind the train being right above them, making the whole thing shake. Okay, so as you can see, we still have the opportunity to upgrade these two. It will even increase the overall water limit and the energy limit. So this has been all turned into what we need. We are running low on coal. So did I put in a guy into here? Yes. There's iron here. I really need to get that additional advanced mine. Here there's only so much coal. It's probably better for me to just put down a regular mine. But it seems like I want to see how much resources are we gonna get out of this location. I obviously have the opportunity then to put in another advanced mine in here. Okay, so that's 500. Okay, let's upgrade this. Reason why I'm trying to upgrade this specifically is due to the fact that it's going to allow me to get the resources faster in, and will allow me to maintain steady production, that I don't have to keep coming back here over and over again. Okay, give me the MP40s. This is producing, so that's all well. And we need to upgrade both of these as we are losing that. Okay. 4 don't have coal, so we are kind of bottlenecked there. This facility is gonna keep working. And I don't feel like building more of the workers' quarters, because one guy can extract a whole lot of resources far more efficiently. Worst case scenario, I can build a advanced mine literally next to this mine, so it will be able to tap into this coal, copper, coal. So only like 2 spaces are not gonna have resource, and it's quite a lot of stuff to be extracted. It's gonna take a significant amount of time to get all this out. Issue is gonna be once like certain resource runs out and it then does not provide the mixture of resources, it just focuses on the one thing. And I don't know if I will not need a larger warehouse. We need prefabricated walls. So I need to keep crushing stone. We need to get some gold because we have gone from like 4,000 to 2,000. This is still producing what it needs to, and I need to take a look at that science to see if we can actually start using the chemical compounds such as the TNT. Let's speed this up a little bit. This is gonna give us the necessary time to get our hands on some of the stuff. And so for 10 liters, which is half of this, we get 5 TNT. So the 10 liters are equally redistributed because 1 liter equals 1 kilogram. And now I'm just gonna produce a whole bunch of this stuff. We can put in, I don't know, so that we have it here, chemicals, and what else? You put in the empty box. And the TNT can be accommodated in here as well, which is going to allow us to start producing, let's say, the hand grenades. And these are truly going to help push back the front lines. Panzerfausts. We can make Panzerfausts, so guess let's make 2. I'm gonna put in some of these as well to be queued up. We need the iron plates because iron plates are gonna be later turned into more advanced versions, which are then gonna be in return be capable of being transferred into the tank components, or just like the components that we so desperately require for production of the more advanced machinery or heavy artillery and stuff like that, which is going to help out at the front lines far more. The new task came up, but I don't see what the task is, so be nice if you knuckleheads would actually tell me. And I'll just keep on spamming these. And we can put down, once we have the prefabricated walls, the larger warehouse. And this is what I'm talking about, like the order of the resources has been rearranged. So if you would have watched the first episode, you would have seen that it's like you are able to crush stone, then you have the cement, and then you have the prefabricated walls. But now it's different, and I don't know how to control this or how to change this. You cannot pull and drag in order to change the order of these things, so that's kind of annoying. I really wish I would be able to control it slightly more and have some sort of like customization options, but it's not currently possible. But you can manage. I'll craft the smaller boxes as well, because those you need for the hand grenades, and we can produce a whole lot of them really fast. So every facility is currently at max peak operation. We're producing like crazy. Artillery ammo is a nice game changer. It helps out a lot more. It's more expensive to manufacture in comparison to like your regular hand grenades, but I'll still take it. The reinforced steel plates is what you will require, and increased efficiency is something that I definitely want. And as long as I have some money in science points, we can go with the reinforced steel plates. Then we can go with gold exchange. Then I'll let the science points accumulate once again. So gold exchange is great because it allows you to start purchasing resources which you cannot get. So for example, wood is the prime example of a resource which you normally cannot get. So you rely on the shipments. But if you have, like, I don't know, the really late game and you have to wait for God knows how many minutes, it's not the most efficient time. So if you are capable of manufacturing your own gold, you can actually acquire the resource itself. And that's quite nice. We don't have any copper and the main warehouse is running out of space. So how come I never have enough prefabricated stuff? I need rebars. Again, running into a few bottlenecks. Something happened here with the grenades. Not sure why they're not being manufactured. Artillery ammo requires even like the larger box. But now we have a lot of boxes of grenades, so we can start shipping them out and start pushing back the front line. So send some over here. I could have sent the MP40s as well. Let's craft. Try to maximize this. I don't know, cement, stone. Just so that I make sure I have these. Rebars are currently blocking me from manufacturing the prefabricated walls. Energy and this is holding. You can do science, so let's do science. Anti-aircraft is nice, so let's go with that. We're still gonna need the advanced production line in order to pump these out. But like I said, in order to do that, we're gonna have to start manufacturing the reinforced steel plates. Otherwise, we will not be successful. And so we require actually 20 of these. And also 20 coal just to get like 20 pieces. So it is quite expensive, and as you can see, we can now accumulate certain resources, especially wood, which is the only thing that you cannot get by yourself here. We don't have TNT somehow, so we have to wait. Can make one box of grenades. And this is what I'm like talking about. Eventually I will get to the point where I will have like, let's say one steel mill dedicated just to pumping out gold, one steel mill dedicated just to pumping out the iron spew, and if I will actually acquire some copper, then we can do something about that as well. The logical solution is to build the advanced mine here, and tap into all this copper plus that stone. If I will not have copper, I cannot even make the artillery rounds. So let's ship out all of this in artillery ammunition. So 4.1 days. And send it to the Eastern Front. Now, I did not notice that, for example, if the enemy is closer to you, let's say the sabotages would occur more frequently. So, I don't know. Might be, might not be, we will see. Still not enough prefabricated walls, seriously? Wait, am I getting any stone? Crushed stone. Stone. I have really small quantity of stone. Coal. That's coal. Iron. Iron. Uranium. Okay, so it seems that I have stopped getting stone. No, we do have stone, but I'm not getting it efficiently enough. Damn. Okay, we can remove this mine, which is gonna give me more workers, and I need to like tap into this stone deposit. I need iron plates. I'll be able to get those. We are a-okay. Let's see. Artillery ammo. Can increase the amount of scientists here. Pump out those chemicals slightly faster. Upgrade this. Not sure how many scientists I have left. But now we're producing the TNT. I need the warehouse. So let's build the greater warehouse, and you will require master warehouse in order to store in the entire aircraft artillery guns, or just the 88 flak gun. And those are awesome because they are really able to push back the front line much more effectively, or hold the line. I've never actually tried to do like pushing back only one front line to see if that would actually manage to like defeat the enemy, if you would get completely like to the edge or something. But I'm afraid of what would then happen at the other front lines, because if they would go without any proper supplying, that can have some negative effects as well. So we have this, and I don't know what is something that we have a lot of. We have a lot of cement, uranium. So I don't know, it's gonna take us a while, but in here I currently don't see uranium. We have 6,000 wood alone. I will be able to accommodate the wood here. That would help me out. I'll try to put in as many things as I can. It says that I have a lot of cement. But because I don't have the rebars, cannot do too much about it. So rebars are gonna be manufactured eventually. I'm starting to see that I might need another production line in order to increase the output of these things. Chemical plant, that's gonna be fine. But what I need are those resources such as stone. Because when it comes to stone, I have 10 kilos, so that's not gonna do anything for me. I don't know, are we storing chemicals and stuff in here? Yeah. Including the TNT. Once I run out of the copper spules, however, that's when fun will start. I will produce a lot of grenades so that the facility is at least doing something. We can crush the stone, but yeah, we need rebars. We need a lot of those and prefabricated walls as well. So let's speed this up. Let's see, maybe we can send out some stuff. We have 44 artillery ammo. Send it over here. And the grenades can go down to the southwestern front. So we are back at least 30 days for now. Okay, get some of the weapon components. Keep producing this stuff, iron plates, rebars, prefabricated walls, yes. I really need to get some copper ore as well. So I'm thinking the first thing is gonna be over here. Ooh, there's some stone in here as well. Did not see that. So production, like this, and then we can tap into the stone later on. So we're gonna have 20 guys after we allocate one guy over here. There's copper, 200 something. Better than nothing. And I need to find some good stone deposits. These ones will actually do. So we can just expand the tunnel here. Seems like some other mine has been depleted in the meantime. And we're gonna have to do another water pump. And even electric power plant. So production. Advanced power generators. Keep manufacturing the TNT. We need the large boxes. And even the small ones. Yeah, I definitely need another production line. Also starting to think about another steel mill. But that is gonna have some negative effect on our capabilities to have workers, so okay, advanced water treatment facility. So we get that water back. We have only so much gold, which I do not enjoy. Somewhat limiting. Okay, let's put him in. So we have some copper, but primarily stone. And let's see what has been depleted. There's stone, there's gold and that stuff. Okay, we can remove them. Let's see, advanced iron plates. Iron plates. We need iron plates. Yeah, let's put down another production line. It's the right time. One, two, three, four, and I don't know. Do you want to just keep producing this? We can set it up like that for now. And the other production line can produce just whatever else I do require. I'm not sure what happens if you would try to put in like 2 items on the infinite production loop, but it seems like only one can be selected at a time. So you have some limitations, and that's why you will need like multiple facilities. So we're gonna queue up a lot of stuff. You guys can just keep pumping out this. And make weapon components. And then we can make a lot of artillery ammo. And some hand grenades. Produce TNT. Then buy chemicals. And, I don't know. Crush me some stone. Make some cement. Make some prefabricated walls. Science, 1,000 gold to spare. Communication center can be created. Small self-propelled tanks are the little Goliath tanks which Germans developed. I never used them. The uranium enrichment, we can go for that if I have the necessary resources. But it's quite the expensive facility to get, so I will probably not be messing around with that. And we can get the code breaking. So effectively, all the second tier tech has been obtained, and now we need to get the tier 3, and the bottleneck is gonna be mostly gold here. So keep on manufacturing. So we're burning through these things quite fast. They just keep pumping out this resource. I don't know. I feel like making some rebars would not be the worst thing. So because we have now the increased output, we are able to make more stuff. So that's what we will keep producing, manufacturing, so that we have the necessary supplies. Look at the amount of grenades I can just pump out now. Just with those, I will be able to push back one front line decently enough. So for 100 boxes, we get 4.2 days. Send it to the Eastern Front. Again with 100 boxes. Over here. And then we can send out... So the artillery ammo, obviously, far greater effect. And remove you. Build this out, production, and advanced mine here. for even more stone. Food rations are good. Copper, yes, we have way too much uranium. Iron ore is good. Coal is a little lower, but that's to be expected considering what we're trying to go for here. So let's see. Artillery ammo and more grenades. It's just the stuff that works, so that's what we're gonna go for. We have 1,000 gold to work with. Facilities are holding up. Seems like this location has been finally cleared out. So move. Yes, and we're gonna build out a tunnel to connect these two. And now the question is, how do I get to this gold and stone deposit? Because I think I might have to go like this. One tunnel. And the advanced mine is ready. We're gonna get, what, stone and gold here? Yeah. Quite a lot as well. 1 ton of stone, 1 ton of stone, so a lot of it is gonna be coming in. Look at how much crushed stone I can suddenly start manufacturing. We now no longer have space for it, because we have queued up so many things. Let's make some rebars. Cables, those are gonna be needed. One, two. And just a lot of grenades. I'm not sure if it's that once you save up your game's progress and you return to it, the amount of like the sabotages goes down significantly. It might be just a wrong observation, but you can let me know if you have played the game. Okay, what do we manufacture? Let's go with a lot of iron plates. Here we are producing everything and anything else. Gonna remove the mine. This is a great spot for the advanced mines because there's so many resources to be extracted. But I'm not sure if I need that much more gold coming in. Coal is our bottleneck, so that's what I'll try to get my hands on. There's no coal in here, so voila. This should do the trick. And I have still room over here for another advanced mine. And that's gonna be bringing in even more coal. We have 1.2 tons in here specifically. I can keep crushing stone until the guys are gonna be just way too sugar-coated from all of it. But as you can see, I'm gonna have to turn off the infinite production because we completely drained our coal deposits. But that's okay. I'm not sure how many more of the iron spules I have. So I'll put in some variation of production. so that we go through these resources a little bit more. We have no space for rebars. How is that even possible? Put some rebars in here as well, just to be on the safe side. And now we are out of the iron spules again. So hopefully these new mines are gonna start bringing in that coal a little bit faster. Okay, we're gonna remove this, and now I'm gonna tap into... Yeah, we can go from the top. That way we utilize the resources more efficiently. And I have like 30 workers left, so I can accommodate them to more facilities for manufacturing. They don't have to necessarily mine manually. It's not that effective. Let's see. This, another advanced mine. And this should make sure that we have enough coal coming in. I mean, there's almost 3 tons up here alone. 1.4, and there's also copper, 1 ton, so that's great. This is now empty. Empty. Yes, we can deplete this. I'm not sure if I need uranium that much right now, so what I would try to probably focus on is this iron. I have to be careful with all these advanced mines because they do use up more resources. They do require energy. So that's something to keep an eye out for. I have to go up and check the manufacturing. Running low on gold, so I'm gonna have to make sure that we do produce some before I completely run out of coal again. Okay, let's see, artillery ammo, we can make a lot of it. And we can make also grenades. And we also need some copper spule. Food rations, we can get some. In science, we can get the... No, we need more gold. Okay, but that's fine. Let's crush as much of this as we can. It's gonna take a while as is. And then we can switch it to cement. We don't have cable spules. How do we not have those? Let's queue them up. Now let's queue up more of the empty boxes. And craft the TNT. Let's see, we have already flak guns. And we have just like research stuff, but I have to watch out because we are running into really dangerous zone here. Letting the enemy push us way too much. So each flak gun is capable of giving you 1 day, so 3 are gonna give you 3 days if I recall correctly. This is just 10 days, this is 12 days, now it's 18 days. Let's try to push them back by 7 days. If we have the capabilities. So this is why the explosives are absolutely crucial. And once we accumulate even enough gold, if I'll be able to reach the 3rd tier. I want to go faster, but unfortunately if I will just leave it as is and not monitor the fronts, I can end up in a big trouble, which I am trying to avoid here. As you can see, cement, food rations, they can be sent out, but they don't really earn you that many days, and you would have to send out ridiculous quantities of them, so it's better for you to actually manufacture weapons themselves. But the MP40s, they are not that effective, so if I can just keep pumping out the hand grenades, I would rather ship out those, as they will ensure that I will be successful. Again, coal bottleneck. Let's make a whole bunch of cement now. Seems like the warehouses are gonna be occupied, especially this one, quite a lot of stuff. I don't know, uranium, can I don't see the uranium in here, so I'm not sure. Uranium ore. Because we have so much of it, and I don't know, we can put in... I know that we have iron and gold and all this other stuff coming in, so I can accommodate that in the warehouse, and that's gonna help us out as well. So yeah, now we are kind of in this situation where what I'm trying to do is push back the enemy by manufacturing whatever we can. Currently we have just the artillery ammo, but once I put down some additional stuff, it's gonna help us out quite a lot. I don't know, can we put in wood? Or yeah, we already have wood in. So what is something that I would need to accommodate in here? Can put in the reinforced plates and iron plates. So you can cram in quite a lot of things, but I'm not really sure how these warehouse logistics truly do work, and steel profiles seem to have a lot of those. But we have like 7 tons of wood alone, which is just ridiculous. So now we have the necessary resources. Bam, tier 3. Additional tunnel will open up the train on the other side, so you can potentially have like multiple locations. And yeah, tank plant is gonna have to be built at the edge of the map. You cannot build it here, but I would want to build the advanced production line. That thing can help us out quite a lot. So for that, we need more prefabricated walls. And that's going to take us a little bit time to accumulate. So we're going to set up artillery ammo to be manufactured. Cable spules, cables. We have reached the third tier, and we get 180 gold, which is kind of funny, but okay, I'll take it. Better than nothing. So this is all done, this is all there. And because of the bottleneck with the coal constantly, I don't think that the second steel mill is right now the right choice, although I do have these two mines pumping out ridiculous quantities of coal. There's the iron, and there's even more uranium and coal. Plus, we should have coal coming in from here. Two stone deposits. They have been almost depleted, so we're going to be able to tap into this resource. Cannot really afford too many things because I'm running out of money. Iron spules, we don't have those, so we have to wait. So 80 are gonna buy us 3 days. Send them over here. Artillery ammo is gonna buy us some time as well. We're gonna be able to ship that out. Should be there, right? 20, 17, let's send it over here. Manufacture TNT. And this is going to be kind of the loop in which we're going to find ourselves. So I'm going to be using the artillery and grenades to push back lines. So that we can then build the advanced production line. But for that, I currently need gold of all the things. Come on, we can do it. I'm trying to free up some space in here and push those resources into these locations. I don't know. Prefabricated walls can be accommodated here as well, since they are being manufactured, so that they are not being pushed into this main warehouse. We have the resources, so advanced production line. This thing is a little bit bigger than the rest, so that's due to the fact of what is being produced there. I think I might have to put it over here. And once we can, of course, we're gonna produce more gold. Wood is being processed, so that's all nice. At least we don't have it sitting around doing nothing. we have again artillery ammo, so 4 days. Send it to the southwestern front, and with the rest we're gonna be able to push back either the eastern front, so we're gonna have those 20 days to give us the necessary time, opportunity to do what needs to be done. And we need to put down 10 guys, and here is where we're going to be able to start producing the cannons out of the pipes. And with the reinforced plates, we're going to be able to make the flak guns, and those are going to be able to really give us that time that we so desperately need. But I'm going to need to build a master warehouse if I want to be able to actually store the flak guns somewhere, because yeah, they do need a large amount of space to be stored at. So let's see if they can catch up. Or mustard. And the warehouse, I'm gonna put over here. And now we can start producing a crap ton of these guns. They are gonna be accommodated over here. So you can see that the flak and the cannons are like the only things which are being shipped there. And once we get these puppies out there, they're gonna really start turning the war to our favor until we really start pumping out those super massive tanks. But I haven't really ever like reached that stage of the game because it was either too unplayable or there were just issues with God knows what else. So yeah, I definitely am gonna try to get more of this game out. There's a whole bunch of other things which I want to do with the channel. I'm trying to work on another 100 days, and I want to do a whole lot more. I feel like I would need a vacation of at least like a week in order to do at least one more advanced project and like start it and finish it. But I'll see what can be done. So in the meantime, I will really appreciate any support by the likes and comments. Helps a lot. And if there are any games or something which you would like to talk about in the comment section, I'll be more than happy to read all about it. So feel free to let me know. And thank you for watching in the meantime, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you all for the amazing support this year, and bye-bye for now.